All right, guys, welcome back. We are doing another video here showcasing some of the animals that I have listed. I have over 30 listings right now. So I wanted to touch base real quick at this new policy that I have kind of enacted. So I have a permanent discount system in place at this point, and it's kind of like two tiers. You can get up to 25% off. The first part of it is if you pay with cash, which would be through PayPal Friends and Family, or if I send you an invoice through Square and you pay through your checking account, you get 10% off of any listing. The second part of that is if you pay with cash and buy three or more animals, three or more listings, you get an additional 15% off for a total of 25% off of whatever the listing price is. So it's going to be like a standing thing. I figure that's probably the best way to do it. It rewards people that pay cash, which saves me money, and it rewards people to buy multiple animals at a time. It saves me on shipping supplies. It saves me on the hassle of trying to advertise animals for extra amounts of time. So it just builds in that discount. The other part of this is, since this video is going to be posting either on Sunday or Monday before Black Friday, I'm probably not going to be dropping prices a ton. I might have little discounts here and there, but the way that I've decided to price my snakes at this point is to just be super aggressive with it. I don't really want to have there to be too much negotiation. If people want to buy it at face value and they don't want to pay cash and they want to pay with a credit card, then you can go directly to my Morph Market page and hit buy now and pay through Morph Market. If you want the discount, you pay cash, you tell me, and then we'll send you an invoice. That's simple. All the prices on everything are super aggressive. So you'll see that they're at market value. Maybe some of them are even below market value. And I have, like I said, about 30 listings at this point. These are basically all of the females that I've been growing up that just aren't really fitting into plans at this point. And I didn't want to keep indefinitely holding on to snakes that I wasn't using. This is a giant. So I'm going to try to run through these fast because there's 30 listings. Some of them were already on Morph Market, some of them weren't. And I'm going to try to go through them quickly here. This is an adult, proven breeder. She bred for me in 23, spot nose clown, ready to go. She had a few locks this season so far, but nothing that I was really intending on breeding long term. So she's available. She's actually going in a shed now, but she's, I think, over 2,500 grams, 2,500 grams. So she's good to go. We have another female here that did breed for me in 2023. Has had a few locks this season. Pastel lesser leopard clown female. She's really pretty. She's unfortunately also very deep in shed, so she doesn't look great. But I'll get new pictures of these as they kind of go through shedding. But she's a really pretty snake that eats well and produces some nice clutches. Let's go to, I'm going to stay in my big rack for a minute and get out some of these females. These are probably going to be two of the most expensive snakes that I have available right now. This is the girl that just produced my DG Pieds for me. She's a Super Orange Dream Desert Ghost Het Pied that I picked up from Aussie. She's almost back up to or over her pre-lay weight, packing on weight really well. I think she laid in early August. So she's ready to go. She's going to be one of the more expensive snakes that I have. But again, if you pack on those discounts, 10 to 25% off, it gets you a nice discount on her. She's nothing like her's ever been listed before on Morph Market as an adult. So she's kind of a one-of-a-kind snake. And so is this girl. Again, nothing that's ever been listed on Morph Market as an adult. Unfortunately, again, deep in shed. But she is a pastel Enchi double visual DG clown that I picked up from Chimera last year as a baby. She had a clutch for me as well. A beautiful snake, very powerful. Nothing like her on Morph Market as an adult. I don't even know if there's even juveniles like her at this point. But she's, again, I think she laid in July. I think she's back up to her pre-lay weight, maybe a little even over that. I'll get new pictures of her once she sheds out, but she's a pastel NCDG clown and looks terrific. Actually, let me show you my other one, just to show you what they look like not in shed. This one is not for sale currently. This is what it looks like not in shed. It's a beautiful snake. Really, really cool looking. So that's she's not available currently. Let's see what else we got. I listed a bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to remember everything that popped up. Price points all over the place. A lot of these are $500-600. Some of them are around $1,000. This is an OD clown, about 1,700 grams, 50% het genetic stripe. Had a few locks this season as well. So she's ready to go, and I think she's a pretty competitive pricing currently. Let's see. Bear with me while I go look through these racks here. Try to pull these snakes out. This girl is unfortunately deep in shed, but she's a cinnamon leopard fire clown. So a 3-gene clown. She is outstanding looking when she's not in shed. So once she does shed out, I will again get new updated pictures for you here. But she's really cool looking snake when she's not deep in shed. All right, here we have a nice cool little double het. Nothing too crazy, but still a useful animal. So she's a leopard double het DG clown. Really pretty snake. Gonna be really powerful for somebody in the DG clown project. Would probably be a cool snake to pair up with the Confusion double het DG clown combo male that I have available. This is probably the girl that's going to be on most people's radar because she is a chocolate clown. She is 1,400 grams and ready to go. She slams food. She's ready to breed. This is a snake that nobody else has available currently. Just a beautiful snake. Everybody loves chocolate in clowns, and she is definitely very unique to the market. So she is currently on Morph Market. A really cool snake and growing very fast. And another really cool clown female. She's about 1,000 grams. This is a Fire Orange Dream clown. Again, a really good eater. I think she actually used frozen thawed for me. Really pretty colors. I think she actually just shed within the last week. So she's got some really cool colors on her. Really cool pattern. Fire works really well in clown. Obviously, OD works well in everything. But she'll be ready to breed for somebody fairly soon. Here's a nice little pastel hypopide. She's right under 1,000 grams, I believe. She's a really cool snake. These hypopides are still some of my favorite morphs, some of my favorite combos. She's almost at breeding size. These things look really nice as adults, so she's gonna be a really cool snake for somebody. And I'll only bring one of these out now just to show you, but I have 3 of them listed now. All of my original black Axanthic females that I had bred 2 years ago are now available. One of them has laid 2 clutches for me. This one has laid a clutch for me. The other one hasn't. But they're all currently available, all 3 of them. So this is a plain black Axanthic female. 2 of them are 50% het G-stripe. I haven't tested that out on any of them. They're all from Freedom Breeder though. And they're, I think, all $600, like before discount. So, you know, it's going to be a decent price for any of these snakes, especially if you want to pick up all 3 of them. You know, 3 of them at what, $600, $1200, $1800, 25% off. What is that? $9,450. So you're going to be about like $1,400, $1,300 shipped for 3 of these adult females, which is a pretty good price. About $400 a piece or so. So those are really a neat project. All right. Let me look. That might be the majority of the new stuff that I listed. Oh, I have two inchy clowns, and I'll just bring one out These are also some of the lower end, just kind of more plain females. So I have two inchy clowns. They're both ready to breed. This one's the one that's a little bigger. You know, just kind of neat snakes that are very useful for breeding purposes. Inchy is nice because you're working in the inchy clown pied. Maybe you bring back a little more pattern into your pieds. But ready to go, they have not been paired at all yet. Let's see, I'm trying to see. I don't think in my other video I showed this girl off at all. So I'm gonna put her in here. This huge, like 3,000 gram granite pied female, probably, and I keep saying this, I don't even know if I'd want to sell her. She might just be somebody I keep. But she's a beautiful, very dark pied. Unique to the market. Like, these really aren't very common. They don't come around at all, really. She's humongous too. So ready to breed, 3,000 gram granite pied. Kind of a no-brainer for anybody doing anything with pied. It's very hard to come across anything that rich, deep in color. She might, I don't know. I always go back and forth about whether or not she's a snake. I just kind of keep it as a pet because she's so kind of unique looking. Okay, I think for right now, I think that's everything I have listed. So it makes it very easy for everybody the way I'm doing this. If I can get my camera off here. These snakes, I mean, they're all aggressively priced. They all have free shipping. So you're not having to calculate anything out. Basically, if you see a snake for $1,000 and you pay cash, it's 10% off, which is $100. If you buy 3 snakes for $1,000 each and you pay cash, you get 25% off, which is $3,000. What is that? $1,500? Or no, that's not right. Why can't I do my math? 250. That's 750. So you get 750 off. So you'd be paying $2,250 for those 3 snakes. It's that simple. There's no extra shipping costs with any of that. It just made it simpler for me to not have to constantly try to come up with new ways of doing sales. Something that's catchy. It just makes it consistent. I don't need to constantly put stuff on sale. I don't need to rely on bigger sales. I just price the snakes aggressively to begin with. And if you want to buy it outright, you buy it outright with a credit card. If you want a discount, you pay cash. And if you want to buy multiples, you get an even bigger discount. So that will incentivize everybody to pay cash, basically. So that's it right now. I think, again, I have like 30 listings. I also listed my Brazilian rainbow boa female that had a 29 baby litter last year, all healthy. She has not been bred since because I got rid of the male right after that because I knew I wasn't going to breed her again because it was so much work. So yeah, that's it. This will probably be my only video this week. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I might, I don't know yet, tweak some of these prices during this week for Black Friday, but it's not going to be a lot because, like I said, if I'm already guaranteeing a 10 or 25% discount off of these prices, and I've already listed them at face value pretty aggressively, there's not a whole lot of wiggle room left. Like, I can't be selling some of these snakes for $100. It can't happen. So, you know, if I dip the price down, it might be, you know, $50 on a $500 snake, something like that. It's not gonna be a lot. But I will be aggressive, and if you are interested in stuff, let me know. If you need to buy a lot of snakes, let me know. I can put together a package for you for breeding. Discount might be a little bigger if you're looking to buy 5, 10, 15 snakes. Plus, all that ultra pied stuff is still available as well. So have a happy holiday, and we'll see you guys next week.